That's it. A tacitite device.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows. The end has come. Break. Hopefully this helps.
This should do the trick.
No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark. Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Cherish every gain.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl.
I should go back for camp.
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured? Well, you seem to be in... But if you say so... Oh, I am... There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation.
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and from this day forward. Rise, none but the Masters.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion. I should ask you that. What? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting...
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But
the power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was under the right circumstances. The one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's Resonator. The Blessed Maiden, the Sentinel entrusted their power to the Resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem...
If Imperator set this in motion... Cardathea,
But...
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all.
Is that what you...
You witnessed it as well?
No. They seemed to belong to other places. I believe this is where we should rest. You're the one who needs rest. After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
I'm gonna hit the sack. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that's...
The leader of one's... That was a long time ago. After their defeat... The Union...
Is this why you had no...
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride...
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, the heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity. But, as I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian. The Sentinel realized the Threnodians' plots, and thus the first dark tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna to save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the dark tide. The Sentinel split a portion of their power. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel...
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened.
If what you're saying is true, did the spiritual plague...
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart. Caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body, the Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth.
So that's why he...
The Phasalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret Now, what could you possibly want with me at... A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force... Yet after trying for so long...
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation.
Now, what could you possibly...
You were pretty hard...
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen... While I would be willing to believe... The more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more... It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark. Now, what could you possibly want with me?
You were pretty harsh...
While I would... The more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip... It's only then I can be certain these... Now, what could you possibly want?
Are you going to search those areas we passed?
The more clues... Oh, and... Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or...
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family...
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than...
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. It is
I take it you don't mean...
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deep from a literal standpoint, this line in the beginning, the dark tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as the dead. They would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes, or even those who did not believe were drawn irresistible. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the dark tide will begin its pilgrimage. The final act of the dark tide is...
Is this the future you saw after coming into
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. That was its name before. This seminary, built on an island, was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary.
What did they teach?
The Order scriptures, geography.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural art?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltir. I can't... But as for Haltir, how did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all. You should get some rest.
You mean besides being squashed behind... Listen, it's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite. To see if it was a threat. But since it's a crumbly mess...
We might encounter some... Keep an eye on this for me.
Will do. You can count on me. 100...
It tastes good. Why not say I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with one of you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll? age of deep tides. They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
You will obey! Nowhere to hide. Shadow follows. Be gone. None shall whisper.
Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the scent.
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my...
Are you sure you want to...
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruit. Mind if I...
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal.
It may still come...
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
Wind, guide me.
Harkness should be... This is where the echo... Perhaps that Steely over there hasn't...
You don't remember from your...
As the black... Sounds like they're talking about one of the... Maybe we could find...
Let's give it a try. There's no point in fighting. At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
I'll have to go...
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead.
Cardathea, grab on tight.
Huh? That's our goal, right there. But how...
Help me guide the...
Of course. this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Leave it to me.
These the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
Yeah, the last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it.
Remnants of the past.
It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall. The remnant spark should...
You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Wind, guide me. An unexpected discovery.
The waterway is still incomplete. identical to the last statue, same as before.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows. Break. Bad timing. The hour is upon us. No hesitation. Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
Wind, guide me. We're still missing an area.
Over there.
That might be too...
Same as before.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. Cherish every gain. Thea?
I'm ready.
Wind, guide me. Remnants of the past. Leave it to me. The end has come. Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful.
Do you want to...
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on... An unexpected discovery.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm.
We'll do it together.
But...
If it's a trap.
No traps.
How does it feel?
It feels... Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
The way you were when you saw the plushy echo. It was... unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the blessed fleur-de-lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh. How did he betray me?
Ahem. I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright. Doesn't matter if it's the Trinodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are. Wind, guide me.
What you said back there. Thank you.
Fiordalise, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Loco, my most beloved
I will never. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword with the support and hope of. They fell. You saw that Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. I understand. Anna, Casitomo. I am not your enemy.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. That is why we need to investigate the frequency.
That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian. Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough. Like I said, it's mixed.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hobness to the person who unsealed the passage? Possibly, but the Threnodian's energy would damage the body of the Sentinel's resonator. You wouldn't be affected, but surely a second frequency would interfere with the resonance of the Sentinel's true blessing.
The answer might lie by... Cardathea is starting to make sense of things. But same as before?
Of course. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? Dragon Tacet discords lived here long before the Renacita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order. Gehenna was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide. We hoped he would bring us the truth. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. So, whose resonator am I? Do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Juhe's resonator sounds like a woman of strong. I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest. But is this what people...
I see you are a Ragan.
Huh?
You're not gonna eat?
No, I am grateful for your kindness, but I can no longer taste anything. Thank goodness. Nor do I need... How else would I have been able to... You should say... Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to... You should get some rest. But just the sight of it is this what people...
Huh? You're not gonna eat it?
No, I am... How else would I have been... You should... Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need... You should get some rest. But is this what people... Huh?
You're not gonna eat it?
No. How else would I... You should...
Don't let it burn! Vicky, don't let it burn! Vicky, don't let it burn!
Welcome to Margarita's. Your pizza will be hot and fresh in no time. Come by more often. Don't be a stranger. Come by more often. Don't be a stranger. Don't let it burn! Vicky, don't let it burn! Vicky, don't let it burn!
Good evening. How goes progress on your end? So, a portion of energy was split from the Threnodian.
Do you trust Gracia now?
Rover, the soul is like a... boiling, you may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict it might become an elixir? I've watched it happen. One must never.
So,
I found several things.
such as...
It would take too long to explain. I will be there when your journey...
Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my... You should get some rest. It's late.
This is a testament